An elegant Viennese ball, not just a place for a great time, but also the perfect backdrop for disguises, mistaken identities, jealousy, and the revenge of Die Fledermaus. Happy New Year, and welcome back to Opera Avengers. I'm Alejandra Martinez, your guide to demystifying opera, an art form that was created by the people, for the people, and of the people. For our first podcast of the month, we'll take a look at Die Fledermaus, a comic opera that takes place at a New Year's Eve ball. As always, this podcast will include spoilers. We believe that going into an opera already knowing the story can enhance your enjoyment. In opera, there are so many aspects and nuances to absorb that knowing the story beforehand allows you to sit back and enjoy the performance without having to worry about missing a subtitle or two. So think of our podcasts as your Cliff's Notes and be free to enjoy every minute of high-flying opera. Die Fledermaus is a Viennese operetta composed by Johann Strauss Jr. over a non-stop period of 42 nights. Strauss is well known for his dance music, waltzes and polkas, all of which feature in this story. Die Fledermaus itself is actually German for the bat, literally flying mouse. Now what does a nocturnal flying mammal have to do with a ball? Prepare to find out. Act 1 opens on New Year's Eve, 1899. Outside a Viennese apartment, a voice teacher named Alfred belts out a serenade of love to one of the residents. So far, the song falls on deaf ears. One of the occupants is Adele. No, not that Adele. The maid of the Eisenstein household. Adele has just received a letter from her sister inviting her to a glamorous New Year's Eve ball. Desperate to attend what is the social event of the year, Adele begs Rosalinda, the lady of the house, for the night off, so she can, visit her sick aunt? Yeah. But Rosalinda is used to Adele making up excuses to get out of work, so she denies her request. It is then that Rosalinda hears Alfred's song. It is meant for her. He is her ex-flame, but now she is married to the man of the house, Gabriel von Eisenstein. Rosalinda resists Alfred's advances, but he only leaves after she promises to see him later. This is just in time, as Gabriel von Eisenstein returns home with his blundering attorney, Dr. Blind. The two men have just come from court, where Eisenstein was on trial for striking a police officer, and thus sentenced to 8 days in prison. Wow, gotta love the 1%, huh? Annoyed, Eisenstein sends Dr. Blind away. Next, Eisenstein's best friend, Dr. Falk, arrives with a proposition. He urges Eisenstein to postpone going to jail until the next morning so they can attend an exquisite ball held by Prince Orlovsky, the same party Adele was invited to. It doesn't take much to convince Eisenstein to attend. I mean, it's that or jail. As Eisenstein gets ready for the party, Falk hunts down Rosalinda and secretly invites her to the ball as well, with the incentive that, if she shows up in disguise, she may catch her husband in the act of cheating on her. Then, Eisenstein appears in full fancy evening clothes, announcing his departure for jail. Seething with jealous rage, Rosalinda tells Adele to see her aunt. Rosalinda will need the house to herself if she's going to entertain Alfred. Finally alone, Rosalinda invites Alfred inside. He serenades her yet again with a lovely song, but they are interrupted by a knock on the door. Frank, the prison warden, has arrived to take Eisenstein to jail. He mistakes Alfred for Eisenstein because, after all, why on earth would a married woman be alone with another man? Desperate to save her reputation, Rosalinda begs Alfred to play along and to go to jail in her husband's place. He agrees.
8 lonely nights Oh, my poor, poor dove. To part is such sweet sorrow, such pain and such despair. How shall I endure it without my husband there? With anguish and misgiving, I watch my love depart. How can I go on living? Oh Lord, it breaks my heart. I dread this separation far more than I can say. I live in desolation. My husband gone away. I think of you, you love me and I'm so very lonely.
It breaks my heart. Oh, it breaks my
heart. Oh, the sweet hot misery of red hot and empty. Sweet hot misery of goodness gracious me. How dreadfully we suffer with never made apart. How dreadful for your suffer. Oh, it breaks my heart. My tears will go forever, and sure not. My breath will fail. The sweet hot misery of red hot and empty. The sweet hot misery of goodness gracious me.
Enough of all this fretting. There's nothing we can do.
I find it most upsetting. I would die.
Well, I can't remain.
I can't remain.
And now it's time for Act 2. Let's go to our reporter in the field.
Thanks, Alejandra. I am here at Prince Orlovsky's villa, the site of many legendary parties. Everybody who's anybody is here. Oh, look, it's the Russian prince himself. Prince Orlovsky, a word.
Yes?
I've heard rumors that it takes a lot to make you laugh.
These are indeed true rumors. I may be rich and powerful, but it is quite boring. I can rarely smile. In fact, I am throwing this ball at the suggestion of Dr. Falk, who swears to be the master of the revels, and that he can make me laugh. I have had many of these offers, but I do not expect much.
Well, I know you're a busy prince, so I'll let you get back to your guests. Thank you so much for your time.
It is my pleasure. Enjoy the ball.
Something tells me this is going to be a great night. Oh, look who's arriving! Adele, barely recognizable. And I think that's her sister, Ida, an acclaimed dancer in a hit musical show. Let's get closer.
Ida, it's me, your sister. Adele, what are you doing here? Well, you invited me. I did no such thing. Oh, heavens, you're barely dressed for the occasion. Well, should I go home? You can't now. Let's see, we'll pretend you're a Russian actress. Yes, we'll call you, Olga. I don't see how that helps things, but okay. You're supposed to be Russian. I don't see how that helps things, but okay.
Well, that sounds dramatic. Oh, over there. It's Gabriel von Eisenstein. He's supposed to be in jail now, but... Mr. von Eisenstein!
Sorry, I don't know who you're talking about.
Sure, you're Gabriel von Eisenstein. I'd know you anywhere.
Can it toots? My wife can't know I was here. From now on, I'm Marquise Renard. Now, excusez-moi.
Well, that was rude. Oh, now Eisenstein, Marquise Renard, is going over to talk to Adele and Ida. Doesn't he even recognize her as his own maid? Uh-oh. Now I'm seeing Frank, the prison warden. If he sees Eisenstein not in jail, there's going to be a problem. Warden Frank, how nice to see you.
Keep your voice down. I'm supposed to be at work now. Call me Chevalier Chagrin.
Oh, okay. Enjoy the party. Oh no, he's headed right over to Eisenstein. Oh, it doesn't look like he recognizes him. I can't believe my eyes. They're having a good old time. Am I hearing this right? Or did he just tell Adele and her sister that he's a theater producer?
Excuse me, dear.
Rosalinda, what are you doing here?
Rosalinda is not here.
Oh, geez, is anybody here not pretending to be somebody else? Why on earth would Dr. Falk invite everyone to the same party? Oh no, Rosalinda is heading over to her husband. I think she recognizes him. Shoot, and he's got 2 girls on his arm. Wait, Rosalinda's flirting with him. Oh, she totally knows who he is. Hey, I think she just stole his pocket watch. She's headed this way. Did you just steal his pocket watch?
Of course I did. That's no Frenchman, that's my husband. He told me he was going to jail, but it turns out he's over there chatting up those floozies. Now I have this watch as proof that he was here.
It looks like Eisenstein and Frank are the best of friends right now. Now what could Dr. Falk have everyone gathered over here for? Everybody listen up. As the clock chimes closer to midnight, my revenge comes full circle. Revenge? I thought this was a ball! Of course not. It is all part of my grand plan for revenge on Gabriel von Eisenstein. He will be humiliated and ruined just as I was. What did he do to you? You have heard my unfortunate nickname, haven't you? Dr. Fledermaus. Can't say I have, but it's actually the title of this operetta. Last winter, Eisenstein abandoned me, drunk and foolish, in the center of town, dressed as a bat. And it was humiliating. I was the laughingstock of Vienna. But this could ruin his marriage. He could get in even worse trouble with the law. Is a little humiliation really worth this level of retaliation? Ha ha! As the new year approaches, my revenge reaches its conclusion. Time is running out. Frank and Eisenstein are both on the run. Probably both headed for the prison. Will the Fledermaus get his revenge?
Act 3 takes place in the jail the morning after. Warden Frank is still missing from last night, and the deputy jailer, Frosch, has taken advantage of his absence to drink on the job. Now, poor Frosch's head pounds thanks to Alfred's singing, who is sitting in a cell, still wrongfully imprisoned in Eisenstein's stead. Frank finally arrives, still giddy from last night. Adele and Ida have followed him, looking to make good on his promise to live in his big townhouse and help advance their stage careers. Next, Eisenstein arrives, ready to face the music. But Frank explains that they already arrested an Eisenstein last night, Alfred. Eisenstein is shocked to learn that Alfred was alone with his wife. Then Rosalinda arrives, ready to plead Alfred's innocence. Eisenstein then disguises himself as Alfred's lawyer and proceeds to discuss the legal case with them. Rosalinda mentions that she wants a divorce. Furious, Eisenstein removes his disguise, accusing Rosalinda of being unfaithful. Rosalinda immediately turns the tables on him, revealing his pocket watch as proof of his own infidelity. They have reached an impasse, each spouse as guilty as the other. They give up on divorce and realize that they do truly love each other. Just then, Falk arrives with Orlovsky and every single guest from the ball. Falk struts, gloating that he will finally win revenge for the Fledermaus. However, he is embarrassed to find that the situation has resolved itself. Eisenstein will serve his 8-day sentence as planned. He and Rosalinda have repaired their marriage to be stronger than ever, and Orlovsky promises to support Adele's arts career. Falk bemoans the failure of his plan, but he has achieved one thing. He has made Orlovsky laugh. The grateful prince awards Falk with a medal, and everyone has arrived at a happy ending. Die Fledermaus is most well known, like its composer, for its waltzes and polkas. Today, the music lives on in popular culture, from everything from the Three Stooges shorts to Mickey Mouse and Tom and Jerry. Until next month, I'm Alejandra Martinez. Thank you for listening. The Opera Avengers is a production of the Great Lakes Light Opera, an organization based out of Cleveland, Ohio, dedicated to bringing opera and all local art music to everyone. Want to learn more? Visit us at greatlakeslightopera.com. Want to help out? Check out our donation page or email us at greatlakeslightopera1@gmail.com. Oh, and let us know what you'd like to hear next.